How's it going, everybody? I'm Ronald Jr. and today we're back at you with another build. It's something I've been thinking about, and it's the Stratosphere.com. Now, it's a website where they take guitars, they probably get them at dealer cost and or somehow, and or something like that. And what they do is disassemble a new guitar and sell you the parts. So that way you can do what I did to this guitar. Or you can sometimes, not all the time, buy the parts and put it together cheaper than you can buy it. Sometimes. In my case, yes, it was that way. You can even get the neck and body and go a cheaper route, the tuners and all the pickups and all that stuff and the pick guard, and build one cheaper than that. But we built it to spec except the maple fretboard. We went with rosewood instead. So yeah, let's go over to the bench. I'll show you the packaging job on the body and me putting this guitar together. It takes about 1 to 2 hours with a Stratocaster build. Alright, let's go ahead and see what the bridge is like. Alrighty, so that works perfectly. So we just got to get the bridge bolts. Put them in there. Basically, this is a new guitar that the Stratosphere, like I said earlier at the studio, they tear apart and sell to you. They make more money because they sell the body for more than it's probably worth. But I still built this guitar for less than I could actually buy it. So I didn't lose anything whatsoever. Let's go ahead and get these down in there. If you've seen me build Strats before, you know that I like mine straight on the body. It's just how I like it. So got the bridge on. Let's put the claw back. Let's get and run this over here. The thing is, I want this block hitting the inside of that body so I can get a little bit more sustain, a little bit more vibration through the body. That's basically what I'm going for. Alright, we'll go ahead and tighten this one up a little bit. That way the springs have a little bit of tension, and there it has natural reverb. And then we have the bridge flat on the body. Here's the ground. Alright. And yeah, it'll line perfectly actually. Fits right on there. Sweet. So I got the correct pick guard for the guitar. So everything's correct but the saddles. But everything that belongs to this guitar is actually on it. So Alright, got the pick guard on. Everything lined up fine, nothing funny. The thing we got left to do is actually put the football jack on, which should go right in that hole. I'm going to fire up the soldering iron, do that real quick, and then we'll focus on the neck. The only difference that I did here was I used a rosewood neck. This was supposed to have a maple neck, and I didn't like maple, so I used rosewood instead. And this is off of Highway 1, so it says made in the US. So no big deal there. So I'm just assembling everything. I aged the headstock a little bit to make it match the body because I didn't want it to look new. It wasn't new. You can see where it aged, but the Highway ones have a poly neck. It's not a lacquered neck. And then I'm using the tuners off the Highway 1 because these are actually really, really decent. There's no need to replace something that doesn't need replaced. So just put them in the hole, tighten them down. I even have the back plate right here, but I don't think I might put it on. I don't know. I hate Strats with back plates on them. So all right, so we got the first. All right, we got everything tuned up and set up. No fret buzz anywhere. Got the pickup heights how I like it. Everything adjusted where it needs to be. So we built a complete guitar that cost $1,000 for under $6, and I think it's pretty awesome. Now this is the 50s relict or road worn series guitar from them. This body is really, really nice because you can it just echoes through the whole guitar, man. You can just feel it just vibrating all through the guitar. And I tried to stay true to the specs and everything, you know, the pick guard and the pickups and all that. I just didn't like the maple fretboard because it was either two ways: buy the guitar for $1,000 with a maple fretboard that I didn't like, or build the guitar cheaper and put the stuff that I wanted on it that I did like. It's a great website to get parts casters and stuff like that. Even Les Paul style guitars are on there. It's a great site to do that. Now, I didn't get this with you know, resale value in mind. I'd never do that with a guitar. So don't think you're going to buy these guitars and put them together and resell them as new, because basically you can't do that because you've already opened it and tampered with it, and therefore it's either open boxed or used. So this guitar cost $1,000 brand new, and I said, you know what, let's build it but with the neck that I want. So this is what we did, and this is what we came up with. This guitar sounds amazing. It sounds just like the 50s road worn Stratocaster. I mean, it's got the same stuff in it. So if you're curious about the Stratosphere, don't be curious. Sometimes you can build stuff on there pretty cheap. Just watch, sometimes you might get gouged. You can buy the guitar for, you know, at a store for the same price that you can build it from there. So it's an awesome place to build guitars, but not only that, it's an awesome place to get parts from. When I'm building these guitars, sometimes I get Fender bridges and stuff, and that's where I buy them, because sometimes you get a heck of a deal because you can get a set, like with the bridge, the claw, and the springs and all that stuff. You can get that for like $30, and you just can't beat that. So it just comes to you. You're not ordering from different places. So this guitar turned out pretty awesome. It's all Fender stuff. I still got a piece of tape stuck back here. It's all Fender stuff, lacquered body, nitro. It's a road worn. It looks really, really cool. I'm impressed with it, and it's my favorite guitar, and this is my main guitar, and my second guitar is this one over here. The reason why I wanted to build this is because I have something similar, if you guys have seen it on the channel. This is a two-tone Sunburst. This is a 3. This is a hardtail. But this is, I alternate between these two guitars right here. Sunburst is my favorite collar on a Stratocaster. So I wanted a two-tone and a three-tone. So that's what I did. So this one's Relic, this one's Road Worn, I guess you could say. This one's not as bad as this one. Both nitro, so they'll continue to wear over time. I like a light Relic like this because it looks like, you know, you've actually used it. This one's just to the extreme. Honestly, this looks cool to play, but I love playing it. So the Stratosphere is pretty awesome. We built this guitar for the same price we built this guitar for. So it just, what do you want? Do you want a customized guitar, or do you want a Fender guitar? So that's all up to you. That's all your call. Or like I said, you can buy the body, and you can buy the body for like, you can get bodies in there for like 200 bucks, right? And you can get necks for 60. You can get, you can build these any way you wanted to. Any budget you're on, you can build one of these guitars. The reason why I like this one so much, this is a nitro finish. Got it for 200 bucks. You can't beat that, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I'm Ronald Jr., and I'll see you guys next time.